Welcome back. If you're new here, we are Linn and Erik. We're in our late 20s and a while ago we decided to quit our 9-to-5 jobs in Stockholm, rent out our apartment and buy a 33-foot sailboat from 1980 to sail all the way down to the Mediterranean. This was the place where you said we would come and maybe realize that this was the most stupid idea we've ever had. And of course, we brought our four-legged skipper Nora along for the ride. We have recently started our big adventure and have made our way down the Swedish east coast.
We have sailed about more than halfway down Sweden now.
In this video, we celebrate the Swedish holiday Midsummer on a dreamy little island.
We had such a nice time at our lunch, me and Linn, so we actually missed the whole thing. This is the place where it took place.
And then continue south, where we get to enjoy some amazing sailing and also we get caught in a local storm. I don't like it.
You should have respect.
You will get to come along in our everyday life living on a boat, as we sail,
Linn is getting comfortable sailing.
explore new places and constantly fix things. Subscribe to join us on our adventure towards the Mediterranean. And if you want to come along our journey live, you can follow us on Instagram. Welcome to Sail and Doxy. Happy Midsummer!
Good morning and happy Midsummer.
And welcome to a new video.
And we're gonna celebrate Midsummer here on this island. So right now we have been to the bakery and we have had some breakfast and coffee. So today we're gonna celebrate a classic Swedish Midsummer, dancing around a stone.
Dancing around a flower tree.
And in this little bay that we stay at, the water temperature is 18 degrees, which is alright.
Super hot.
So yeah, that's the plan. This snowmobile feels like it's a little bit misplaced, but I guess there will be a lot of snow here also in the winter.
But it doesn't look very usable.
No.
Anyways.
It says 2 speeds and reverse.
That's very high tech.
Yes. They are driving around in the forest with ATVs, carrying decorations for the midsummer tree. Yeah, the decorations are flowers and branches from different leaf trees. There's a bit of off-road ATV action.
You and me, we drove ATVs once after we've been shotting tequilas all morning.
In Mexico.
Yeah, guess where that was? In Mexico, of course. Because there they thought it was a good idea to have a tequila tasting before driving ATVs. But it was fun. No, it wasn't very fun. It was fun. We're back in the boat and it's a little bit later now. And we are prepping our midsummer lunch. We have pretty much the same food for every holiday in Sweden. But since it's only me and Erik celebrating, and Nora of course, the best thing is that we can only have our favorites. And we don't have to eat a lot of random stuff that some people think is a must. Erik, kurvorna!
Ja.
Jag tror du måste hålla koll på kurvorna. Are you excited for midsummer lunch?
Yes.
And some rosé to that. So, what are we having for midsummer lunch? Potatoes and Prince sausages. Also sill, which is a must. None of us really like sill, but I try to eat...
I think it's called herring.
Yeah, herring maybe. I try to eat it like for every holiday because I want to like it. And then we have some salmon and cheese And of course, Skagen with the shrimps and mayonnaise and yeah, some rum, fish rum, onion and dill. And this is pretty much what we eat for every holiday. We also put up the canopy today because it was a bit windy. I think that was a very good call. Vilken jävla Skagen gjorde. Well, I wanted ice cream, but we don't have a fridge, so I tried to like mix Greek yogurt with sugar and vanilla sugar.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how it tastes, but I hope it's good.
Let's see.
It can't be that bad because it's still Swedish and very, very sweet strawberries. 5 och 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Nej. Never play a dice game with Linn.
Never play any game with me.
Especially dice game.
Do you think I'm lucky?
She's cheating.
It's only skills, I'm telling you.
How can a dice game be
pure
skills?
skills? Pure skills.
It's ridiculous.
How can I be so lucky all the time then? What did I do to deserve all this luck?
She needed a 4 and a 5. That's the only thing she needed.
A 4,
and she got both 4 and a 5.
Yes.
We had such a nice time at our lunch, me and Linn, so we actually missed the whole thing, the actual celebration.
Yeah.
So we just got there and I think it's finished. But this is the place where it took place.
Yeah. This is the flower tree we were talking about.
Well, let's go to the bar and drink beer instead.
It's a competition! Who's winning? I'm winning!
We are soon about to leave this place where we celebrated Midsummer and sail further south. I don't think we picked up the camera at all yesterday. We were just at the boat, fixing some stuff, cleaning, organizing and stuff like that. Today it has been 1 week since we left the wedding last Sunday. Everything is going well and everything is working so far. Knocking wood.
Except that I just fell in the water because our Anchorage wasn't amazing.
It was very good. We were mooring to a rock against land, and Linn was trying to jump onto land, and
it was too steep.
She missed, fell between land and the boat.
Update. There is absolutely no wind. We tried to sail for a while, but it was just hopeless. So we gave up and now we are motoring. Unfortunately, there is not going to be more wind for a few hours, we think. But probably we'll try sometimes to take out the Genoa. But right now it's just flopping around, so there's no point. But the weather is good. And it's kind of chill, except there are super big waves. This is the first time I feel a tiny bit nauseous.
Linn is getting comfortable sailing. Eating lunch and sailing at the same time.
Multitasking. Only women can do this. And we're sailing! Woo! We got some winds finally, and it's now 1 o'clock, and that means there is a summer talk on the radio. Every summer after Midsummer we have something in Sweden called like summer talks, and it's different people telling their life stories pretty much, and they're usually somewhat famous or have a very special job.
Mister! Hey, mister! Jag står i kön.
have now sailed to Flatvarp, which is a abandoned fishing harbor, and that is that is now used as a free harbor for boats. It's quite a interesting place. And now we're walking with Nora randomly here on the gravel roads.
There aren't a lot to see here, just a few houses and a lot of nature.
Yes.
But
And
it's very cute.
yeah, and Nora just saw what we think was a wild rabbit.
Yeah, I hope it was a wild rabbit and not a rabbit that has escaped from someone.
And Nora got very excited.
Yeah.
I guess it's in her DNA to find them.
Yeah, and to kill them.
Yes.
If she could have.
But she got very bloodthirsty for a moment there.
She was like...
Good morning, it's now the next day. So this little old abandoned fishing harbor was a very good harbor during this night. It was blowing over 38 knots outside here. I think I'm hearing some Swedish fighter jets, probably some NATO exercise. So now we're gonna keep going. And we're gonna go another 20 nautical miles to a city called Västervik. Sounds like the fighter jets are just circulating here. I guess they're patrolling the coast here.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm very ready to leave.
Nora isn't ready, she haven't done her pee yet.
You need to pee, girl. I'm also very ready to get to a harbor so I can have a shower again. We're heading out a bit today because we would have a headwind, so our hope was to get a better angle to the wind. So, but it was too wavy out there and still not possible to sail. So we just decided to go back closer to the shore, and we're still going with motor. Not very fun, and it's still kind of wavy. I might as well warm up our lunch. None of us are seasick though, which is very good. We might just make it before the rain comes, and we can hear the thunder. Soon there.
Feels like the calm before the storm.
Yes, it probably is. Here's the calm behind us, and here's the storm on its way. But if we're lucky, the storm is going away from us. I've never been a fan of thunder, and especially not when out at sea. And now it starts to rain. did not get there before the storm came. It came in like 1 second and it was crazy.
It was raining so much.
Erik couldn't see. I was trying to get everything inside quick and Erik was out here and he said he couldn't see.
I had to only look at the GPS. I couldn't even see because it was raining so much.
Yeah, it was actually crazy.
We knew it was going
Yeah,
to
we
be.
knew it was coming, but we thought that maybe we would get here before it was coming, but we didn't. And now it's starting to calm down a little bit, but the thunder is over there and I don't want it to get any closer. Now at least we're close to land. I don't like it.
You should have respect for the
Yeah, the nature's power. And in Sweden we don't really have anything major when it comes to nature catastrophes. Soon in land.
Tur att vi fick segla där. We are now tied down to the harbor here in Västervik after a pretty dramatic entrance.
Yes.
Not into the harbor, but well, just outside when the storm out of nowhere came.
It wasn't out of nowhere, but it
No.
was.
We knew it was coming, but we thought we were gonna enter the harbor before.
Yeah.
But it was a very concentrated storm.
Yes, we saw on one side it was blue skies, and on the other side it was dark, angry cloud. And sadly, it came to us.
Yeah, and it was pretty dramatic. I couldn't see anything. Like it was like foggy, and we didn't have any sails up. We were motoring. We didn't have any sails up, and we were motoring because we took it down just before it came. But the wind made the boat tilt anyways, so it was cool.
So I was a little bit scared.
I was fine.
Nora was calm as a cucumber.
And me too. It lasted for about 20 minutes and then it was alright again. Now we're just gonna have a calm night. And tomorrow we're not gonna sail, we're gonna stay here in Västervik because it's gonna be a storm also tomorrow. So
Yeah.
we thought.
Cheers! Mm. Hello! We are in Västervik now and it's blowing like crazy outside. Yesterday we were caught in like a very local storm. It was crazy. We don't want to experience that again now. So we are staying here and we're also doing laundry here today because we are in a marina where they have those facilities. You know how it is with boat projects. They never end. So we will also go to a boat store that they have here. So we will have a long walk there today. Spider dog. Nora seems like a mix between a cat and a dog because she's so like acrobatic like a cat and she has really good balance. And I feel like dogs are usually more clumsy. We finally made it out. Yeah, we've done a lot of duties this morning and it's super windy. So it feels good that we're on land and in a marina safely. So the plan now is to jog to a marine shop and it's about 4 kilometers.
We are missing a few components to our Enemea system. This is a very Swedish street corner, I think. One blue house and one yellow house. Maybe they are collaborating.
Someone has knitted a warmer to this.
Yeah. They thought the lamppost was cold, maybe.
Yeah, I get that. We live in a very cold country.
There's another cold lamppost. We're walking through this neighborhood on our way to the marine shop, and there's some really strange colors on these houses.
Yeah, I've never seen such a green house.
No,
Ever.
this is probably the greenest house I ever seen. So they only had the paint for one wall of the house.
I thought like that was a very old green color, but now I realize they're repainting the house. So someone actually chose that color green on their house. I wonder who lives there.
If you're watching this, comment please.
Yes, please.
This marine shop was very hidden, tucked away behind an old factory.
We had to try this Dubai chocolate ice cream. Was it good?
Very good.
Mmm.
What is it? Chocolate and pistachio?
Chocolate and pistachio and like crisp. This is literally better than any normal Dubai chocolate that I've tried. I haven't tried the real one, only like
Fake.
dupes. Whoa!
I almost lost my cat. Pizza dinner is served.
What do you think? Banana on pizza? Is it yes or no?
Is it allowed or is it a crime?
Frankly, I love it.
With banana and curry.
Yeah, it's the best.
Good morning, it's now the next day and we are packing up to leave soon. It has finally calmed down a bit with the wind, so we are heading out, sailing further south. And I really like this marina. It was fairly priced. It had very nice facilities, showers and toilet.
We have just left Västervik and we have around 30 nautical miles to our next destination. And we are going to a nature harbor, I don't know how to call it. We're just gonna anchor either freely or more to some cliffs. We have good winds today, westerly winds, and the weather is fine for now. It will start to rain and maybe thunder later today. So in this pace we have a little less than 7 hours to our destination. We will arrive at maybe 4:30, probably later because we have a pretty good speed now. And we have 32.6 nautical miles. Looks good.
It's the area that we were, not yesterday, but the day before, when the squall came. We looked it up, and the lighthouse here measured 25 meters per second.
And that is around
50 knots, I think.
yeah, like 45 knots. Pretty strong winds. I'm trying to sail away from the dark clouds.
We're leaving these dark clouds and sailing towards the blue skies. Very calm winds and a little rain.
27 nautical miles so far, and we still have 6.5 to go. So we see Öland, which is the second largest island in Sweden.
Beer Island.
Is it? Oh! Yeah. Yeah, the translation is actually Beer Island. We will probably cross over to Öland a little bit later because it's a very long island. Oh, I'm disappointed in the Swedish summer so far. The sun finally came.
Yes.
Do you even understand how many random places we get to see just because we have a boat? I mean, who even is here?
It's a random island.
It's such a random island. So strange. But I love it. It's very adventurous, I feel like, to be on all these super random places.
This is the shallowest anchoring we have done so far. It's only 2.5 meters deep in this little bay here. But our boat just goes 1.65 meters. Linn is making dinner.
Yes!
What's for dinner?
I think some sort of Asian
Asian fusion.
casserole. Asian fusion casserole.
Casserole. I love it. And Nora, what are you doing? Do you like my very manly rowing style?
Only a real man can row like this. This is one of my favorite parts of every day, when we all go to land if we anchor and just play with Nora. Wow, it's so calm here.
Very clear water.
Not very nice bottom though.
This is what we call clear water.
This is Swedish version of clear water. Let's see when we go to the med how we feel. Is this even legal? Did you sleep a bit worried?
I always sleep a bit worried when we're anchoring.
I sleep like a baby. We finally woke up to sun and not a cloud on the sky. What are you doing?
Charging my phone.
How?
There's a mini solar panel up on the spray.
Does it work?
I think so.
Okay, great. Before we leave today, we have some to-dos. We have written a little to-do list. It's mostly cleaning, as always. Remove some marks, fix a few things. Now we are sailing. We have a headwind, so we plan to sail not very far today. Only about 10 nautical miles. You should have a nap.
Yes.
Because you slept too bad. You slept too bad.
I have finally downloaded the Anchorage app.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know why I haven't done it before.
I will bake. We have some very ripe bananas, so I was thinking I could do a banana bread. What's a little bit different than when I normally bake is that I don't have any electrical tools. So I will try to like blend everything with our manual mixer.
Linn and Nora just went into shore to have Nora's last pee. Today's, I believe, is going to be our longest sail yet. We're going to sail for about 10 hours, about 40 nautical miles to Kalmar. The morning started out a little bit rainy. The sun is coming up. It's going to be western winds, which is very good. We're going to have a beam reach.
Ja, det där är inte fönster.
And we're sailing with the autopilot. The autopilot is sailing. And we sadly realized we lost our flag. Probably yesterday. So annoying. Like Erik says, or maybe it's your dad. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a common expression.
No, that's what I used to say.
What you don't have in your head, you need to have in your wallet. Too true.
Yes.
Both me and Erik are pretty forgetful, so it happens that we lose a few things.
That's the story of my life. What you don't have in your head, you have to have in your wallet. My dad usually says what you don't have in your head, you have to have in your legs. Meaning you have to run back and get it.
But we need a new flag. Woo! We are going in 8 knots speed right now. It's going fast. I love it.
Arctic sailing again.
Yeah.
With a massive lunch.
We're having Caesar salad for lunch. Good thing I prepped yesterday. Do you also get so hungry when sailing? It's something else. It's like all the food just goes through you and out in the ocean or something. This sail has been going so fast. We have already done 26 nautical miles and we can see the Öland bridge. We are tilting. I think a 20-degree tilt is too much. 15 is okay, but 20 is like not very comfortable, I think. We have reefed both our mainsail and the head sail. That boat. We're in Kalmar. This was the place where you said we would come and maybe realize that this was the most stupid idea we've ever had. But I don't think so.
Not yet.
I
think the opposite. This is the best idea that we ever had.
I think it's the best idea also.
Yay!
But
So
need a
we
bigger
won't
boat.
turn back now.
We need a bigger boat.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger boat.
The question is just when, but a bigger boat is coming.
It's very windy, so I don't know
Yes.
if you can hear me.
I'm a little bit tired. It was a exhausting sail. A lot of tilting.
We realized it's Friday today. So, of course, we're gonna treat ourselves with a beer.
Ligg. Snurren. Tess.
We just poured up a bowl with Swedish candy, which we need to buy a lot of before we leave Sweden.
True that.
The Swedish gold. We are so tired after today's sail and yeah, just this entire day.
This entire week.
This entire week.
Exhausting.
So we're gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for joining us to Kalmar.
Soon out of Sweden.
Maybe, what do you think? 1-2 weeks more?
Maybe 2 weeks more and we are out of Sweden.
Yeah.
We have sailed about more than halfway down Sweden now. And it's day 11
Hej! Kom du här också?
or 12.
Thank you so much for your comments and your encouragement and support. It makes us really glad to read when you comment on our videos. You know, you can always follow our Instagram if you want to see more of us or Nora. Thank you so much. Peace
Peace out.